up in here. This is a great place to work. Right, Brady? Great place to work. Great place to work. Great place to work. So why don't you come on back to my office and we can get training. Alright, yeah, so here's my office. It's pretty chill in here. We've got like all these like fun things in here, and yeah, I guess we're for training. Can you remind me of your name? Alright, perfect, yep. So, I guess I'm gonna start. I gotta give you the rundown and everything. So, welcome to Burgers. Obviously you've been here before, for your interview and, to apply and whatever. Yeah, so here at Burgers, we do things differently. We are owned and operated by, not the young generation, that's like Gen Z now, but we're all, millennials here, so we like to have a little fun, get a little crazy, a little chaotic. We do a lot of things here that, a normal restaurant wouldn't do. So, first things first, let's get the basics down. So, I never introduced myself. I'm so sorry. My name's Kenny. Nice to meet you. Yeah, so let's get the basics down. Let's start with uniform. Uniform here, I don't care what you do with your hair. We do like long hair and then in the ponytail, we like that. Backwards hat, you need a backwards hat. Otherwise, you can also wear a beanie. A big, like, bushy beard is really good if you can have that. I can't grow that because I have alopecia on my jawline. But glasses are great. If you have glasses, you need to have a frame like this, that fits the vibe. Or you can have circle frames like Harry Potter. Tattoos, good, great. You must wear a flannel. It doesn't have to be long sleeve, but you must wear a flannel. And then also I'm going to give you these. These are our company branded shoes. These are our Burgers shoes. Red Converse style shoes. These are for you as to your shoe size in your interview. These are for you. I'm going to let you take those home and whatever, you're going to wear those every single day for work, okay? Okay, but don't be too stressed out or anything. We're really chill. We're really laid back here. Okay, what else do I have to discuss? Oh, yeah. So, for, like, our customers, let's talk about customers. So, when you are greeting customers, you want to say something like, hey, man, hey, dude. If it's a girl, hey, dudette. You can say hey, dude to them, too, and you just want to be, like, overall, like, welcoming, relatable, like, that's what we're really going for here, like, we are not just a restaurant, we are a family, okay, so keep that in mind. Also, they're ordering you, like, want to keep up your chill language, like, don't be all robotic, like, make conversation, we had your interview, I read over the notes, sounds like you were really good and personable and good with conversation, so, I'm not worried about you at all in that aspect, but just, like, a reminder right now, like, we want good conversation going, like, we value connection here, and, friendship, making friends. We want the customer to feel like they are really a part of our vision, a part of our team. Burgers is not just a restaurant. Burgers is a concept. It is. It really is. It's been a lifelong dream of me and my co-founders. For Burgers to be welcoming and, just the place to go. The place to go for a good burger or a good chicken salad or a good pulled pork sandwich or like it's for like children or like just your crazy millennials. So I'm gonna give you these to start off with. You're here until, okay, yeah. So I will give you a couple. So every time you clock in, there will be the basket of fidgets. Just grab a little handful, put them in your pocket, your apron pocket. So like if a kid is ordering, you can just hand them one. So today I'll hand you this bouncy ball, this green dolphin keychain, this donut keychain, and this mini fidget spinner. So you can just put those 4 items in your pocket today, because we're gonna have you on the register. Not by yourself, of course, you'll be shadowing, but so you can hand those out. Another thing you're gonna want on hand at the register is these Altoids. It's good to have these. It's good to be handing them out to customers. You know, not to say that their breath stinks, but like just to have them sitting there, open like this, so a customer knows that they can just grab one if they want, or like on their way out or something. So I'll hand you those. Another thing is, we like to run this place like an elite club. It is an elite burger club. Anyways, so you're gonna have this Sharpie, okay? When a customer orders, you're gonna take this Sharpie, you're gonna write their number order on their hand. So like say you just took my order and then your screen tells you, you know, their order number 14. You're gonna take my hand, you're gonna write a nice little 14 on there. This is how we keep track. Okay? So I'm gonna give you this. This is your Sharpie. Hold it and cherish it like it's your baby. Like just a baby. Okay. So, and you know, you can hook it on your hat, you know, you can put it on your flannel here. A lot of my employees like to put it on their apron in the little pocket, you know. Yeah. Another thing, when you're taking orders, you're gonna want them to sign the guest book. Yes, this is our guest book. Branded notebook, burgers with our logo, a deconstructed burger, because we are deconstructing the burger industry and we are transforming it into something new. Wow. I love my life. I love my job. I love burgers. So you're gonna have them sign the guest book whenever you get a customer, and you can just open to the next available page, and you're gonna have them sign it. They can put their first name and their last name and the date. Yep. So this is our guest book. We gotta put that out today. So let me just write down what all I've talked about. We got guest book, fidgets, Altoids, Sharpie, dress code / uniform, language. Okay, are you familiar with the burger's menu? You're pretty familiar. Okay, I just want to run over a couple things that I want to make sure have been pointed out, that are pointed out to you. I want to make sure that you know. So we have our 5 main burgers, 5 top orders. The classic. This is just a plain cheeseburger. Okay, the kids love it. If somebody wants a plain hamburger, they're gonna have to say that. Okay, we have the classic. That's just our plain cheeseburger. Then we have the concept. The concept is the burger on our logo. So plain cheeseburger plus lettuce. Okay. The classic and the concept. Next is the dream. This is a supreme burger. So you got cheese, lettuce, tomato, bacon, yeah, the dream, the classic, the concept, and the dream. Next up, we have our bacon, ham, and cheese. Exactly how it sounds. Normal burger with bacon, ham, and cheese. It's one of our specials. And then finally, we have our mystery. The mystery burger. It may sound like it's mystery meat. It's not. It's normal hamburger meat. It's just whatever the chef feels like putting on it. So essentially, you're just ordering a mystery box. We gotta talk about the negatives here. You know, we have a lot of customers will complain to you about pricing. You know, the classic hamburger is $16. That's as low as we can make it, because of all of our organically and locally sourced ingredients. You know, so just tell them, well, you know, all of our ingredients are locally sourced and organic, so you're paying a higher price than some places, but you're also getting much better food and service and human connection than at these other places. So that's what you're going to talk about. Okay, so there we've talked about burgers, we've talked about what'd I say? Complaints. Yeah, I think everything else you'll really learn as you go. You know, this is a learning experience. Don't be afraid to ask questions. You know, everybody on staff, even the customers, you know, we're all family. Nobody's gonna judge you. Like, it's okay. Like, just trust me. You know, you have your Sharpie, you have your little fidget toys to hand out, you have your Altoids, you have your Converse. You are all set for your first day. Katie over there is gonna hand you your apron. And yeah, if you have any questions, you can come to me, you can come to Katie, you can go to anyone. Yeah, we're so excited to have you joining our family, our little community, our humble little abode. Thank you so much. We appreciate having you here. Did you have any final questions for me? Yes, you're making minimum wage. Yes. Yeah, we don't really believe in raises until you've been working here for like a year, just because, you know, we are a family. We want you to be here not just for the money. Yeah. Alright. Thank you so much for, you know,